This feels like the start of an episode of Casualty. Rustic and shoddy looking, like it's going to collapse at any moment. Highly dangerous. Do you mic up? Yeah. He's just saying that. I've got a big, dangerous job on today, so let's get to the hardware store. God, it's just 30 metres, is that much? It's a lot of money, isn't it? I thought it'd be cheaper than that. That's more like it. 60 metres. Hey, what have I got for you two? Hey, what have I got for you two here? Come on, over here. Yeah, one for you, one for you, one for you. One for you, one for you, one for you, one for you. There you go. Remember, you got to chew it, yeah? That's like giving a toddler Calpol. These are the old coffee grounds from in the coffee machine. We can use these on something, I'm sure. These are lemon trees, these. This is also a lemon tree. So it's just at the front of the land, look, where I made these, where I put the new fence posts in. So I'll start with this one, look. So I laid these posts a couple of weeks ago in the previous video. That was a big old job, that was very difficult. Buried them, cemented the bases as well. Got a load of stick on the comments from my cementing skills. Who gives a shit? I don't care. It's just a fence post. They're going nowhere. I don't give a shit what anybody says. They're going nowhere. Unless there's another flood, in which case they'll be gone. But such is life, you know. Let me go and get a pair of gloves. This is just, it's ridiculously dangerous. Barehanded. No. Chewed up gloves by the dogs. As good as any, aren't they? Day 2 of drying out the rice. The puppies seem to think that it's a play den for them. This feels like the start of an episode of Casualty. Honestly, this is like an accident waiting to happen. This is unbelievable. It's actually more difficult with gloves on because the spikes get caught in it. I I tell you what, it's lucky I'm not doing this in the UK, because could you imagine just like a Sunday rambler coming across and resting the hand against this fence post, walking the dog on a leisurely afternoon stroll next to my land, and they tear the wrists open on my barbed wire? I'd be sued to the hilt. Luckily, we're in Thailand, so where common sense prevails. Not mine though, sometimes. Don't forget, if you're liking the video so far, give me one of them. Maybe think about subscribing too. Cheers. I've said this before, I'm sure, but for me, the best way that I find to learn something is just to dive straight in. Okay, before anybody gets smart in the comments, I'll beat you to it, alright? Of course I don't know what I'm doing. I don't. All I know is that there are posts there and there. There needs to be wire between them. That's all I know, you know? This might just collapse down, look. I'm clearly not a structural engineer, am I? I just like to see what happens, go with the flow a little bit. What's the worst that's going to happen? Falls down. I'll do it again, a bit differently. I always fall forwards. I'm always prepared to fail. It's okay. So that's why I can do this kind of job with a smile. I've just realised that really I could do with putting another post in here. In fact, there's the fallen post from a year ago. There needs to be one in that place. So I think for today I'm going to just end the barbed wire at this point. I'm obviously going to do 3 lengths of this, and I've also got some strong chicken mesh to go on the bottom half, because the whole point of this is to keep my neighbour's dogs out of my farm. He's got a pack of 10 dogs, completely like unruly, you know, and he drove up on his bike up our drive yesterday to see how the rice was going on, and I don't mind that, you know, I'll be friendly with him, but he brings his 10 dogs with him, and then my puppies are terrified and run off, and I'm thinking, what are you doing? What are you doing? So I chased his dogs off. I think he was a bit embarrassed because he ended up going off with his tail between his legs, you know, and I felt bad afterwards. But look, I'm not going to get into the whole losing face in Thailand, because I think it's a bit of it's a touchy topic, isn't it? I'm not going to comment on that because I'm not going to do it. Forget it. As shoddy a job as I've ever seen, but it kind of has that rustic look that all my projects have, you know. It's like a Ben trademark, almost like a little signature. Rustic and shoddy looking, like it's going to collapse at any moment. Highly dangerous, but again, I've enjoyed doing it, so it's okay. Now, the basic laws of physics tell me that this post is not going to withstand the tensity of this wire. I think what I need to do is put a supporting post here at an angle to support this, to hold it so I can take the tenseness of this. As it is, I have to go quite loose with the wire in this corner, because otherwise you're going to just pull it over. You know, it's taking the tensity from both things. Is tensity a word? I'm going with it, okay? it's currently taking both sides of tensity, and it's at the corner, it's at an angle, you know, and it's just going to pull this over. Even with my incredibly professional concreting skills, it's still not looking the best. So that's another job on my to-do list, is to put a supporting post in for this, and then I shall go along the wire and tighten it all up. Di mai?
What?
Ah, father-in-law says it's good. Di mai cap?
Yeah.
He's just saying that. That looks okay, that looks okay. It's fit for cause. Also, I bought some chicken mesh, some quite thick chicken mesh, and that's going to cover the bottom half of these posts, of the whole thing, you know. So it's not just barbed wire. The thing is, this is to keep out dogs. Dogs will just go through a gap in the barbed wire, so that's why I need the chicken mesh up. Anyway, I'm absolutely knackered after that, so the chicken mesh will be tomorrow morning. Empty rice fields. We can start with phase 2 of our grand plan now. There's no rush though. There's no rush. Okay. I'm gonna sign out. I need a shower and a bite to eat. Maybe a beer, an ice cold beer. Okay, I'll see you in the morning.